What's up, YouTube? This is Ross with DRK Fitness. I know we haven't had a video in a while. We've been kind of busy. Well, I mean, not really that busy, mostly lazy. But what I wanted to talk to you guys today about is how finding what your body needs is really important, because you see all these different diets. I mean, some people will have like really high protein, low fat, low carbs, or some people will have really high carbs, low fat, high protein. And like for a while, I've been dieting. Let's see, like my typical macros are around like 40 to 45 grams of fat, 150 to 200 grams of carbs, and then 160 grams of protein. And for a while, this was working really good. I was losing weight. I wasn't getting any weaker. I was keeping all my muscle mass. But then I came to I basically plateaued, where I couldn't drop below 152. And no matter what I did, no matter how much cardio I did, no matter how fast paced my workouts were, no matter how heavy I went, I couldn't drop down, and I didn't understand what the deal was. I even started doing refeed days more frequently. That helped for a little bit, but then I bounced back to like the 152 range. So eventually I just said fuck it, and I stopped doing my macros. I just started eating whatever I wanted. I did this about 2 weeks ago. I would be eating pizza, donuts, whatever I wanted to eat, I would eat, but I wouldn't be, like gorging myself. And surprisingly enough, this actually worked for me. My fats and carbs were actually higher. I would say, I wasn't tracking my macros, so I can't give you guys an exact number. But if I had to guess, I would say typically my fat was over 70 grams of fat. My carbs were probably 200 to 250, and my protein was actually lower. My protein was probably around 100. And each day would be a little different. I would only eat when I was hungry, and then I wouldn't like eat healthier. I would just eat what I wanted to, basically. And I actually was working out less too, just because I was kind of fed up with my diet. But what I started to notice is I started dropping pounds, and I got down to like the 149 range, 148 range. And I was pretty amazed, because every diet I've read says you should have your fats low, and if you want to lose, you got to drop your carbs and increase your protein. Well, I did the exact opposite. I increased my carbs, increased my fats, and then had lower protein, and this started to work for me. So I mean, I guess this works for my body. I've been doing it for 2 weeks now, and I look better than I've ever looked before. And like a lot of you guys might say, like, oh, you're just losing muscle, but I'm still have all the same lifts. Like, I haven't dropped down. My muscle hasn't gone down. I still lift the same weights. I just finally found out what worked for my body. So basically, like, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, there's no specific diet that someone can tell you that works for your body. I know they say like there's no cookie cutter diet, but this is so true. And like the only advice I could give all you guys out there is you just got to keep on mixing it up. Like if something doesn't work, you got to change it, try something else. If that doesn't work, change it, try something else. And you got to keep on fiddling with this until you finally find what works for your body. And once you have that, then you're golden. Then you know how to get in shape, you know how to drop weight, and you finally crack the code of your body. And that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys next week.